My name is Elijah Jamal. I am originally from Chicago, and I am an artist. I knew what I wanted to do as far as music since I was 7. My family, we were in like the praise team and everything, singing the children's choir, everything like that. Everything when it dealt with church, even though my parents were pastors, they always wound up being a part of the music ministry. And so they involved me and my brother and my sisters into it, so we were always kind of a part of that. I already knew music was what I wanted to do. The moment my sister told me you could actually do this and make a living, I was like, oh, sign me up. I'm like, I'm good.
Cause she is a truth, says she is so real, and I love the way that she makes me feel.
I have a belief in God, that me being here now is not by me just playing all my cards in a row and playing it the right way, that there were things that were orchestrated by God that allowed me to get to this point. Even me getting to California from Chicago, that was a huge leap of faith. I done had so many different jobs, probably like in a matter of a year, I probably had like 4 or 5 different jobs. Even though I had always pretty much been working, I'm at a point where I'm like low, like every check that I get is going as back pay for someone else. I'm working all the time, but I'm not getting anywhere. And so it really got to the point where I literally had nothing to lose and everything to gain by just taking that leap of faith and coming out to California. My car broke down twice on the way here, okay? So it wasn't an easy road trip, right? And we're like in the desert, you know what I'm saying? At this point, it's like it ain't a whole bunch of cars around, ain't no cities that you ever heard of, nothing like that. And my car is just shut down. So June 3rd, I get to California. I'm reaching out to my friends from Chicago to see if they know anybody in California that can help me out musically. It just so happens that a friend of mine named Donnie that I had met doing a stage play in Chicago knew a couple people in California and instantly sent me contacts. It was like, yo, contact him, tell him I sent you, and they'll look out for you, help you out. One of his people that he contacted me was Vince Walker, and Vince was basically the guy that was responsible for me getting my first singing gig. He had just called me out of the blue and was like, yo, are you doing anything on this date? And I was like, no. He was like, well, can you sing? Do you do like cover songs and stuff? I was like, yeah, sure. Now I'm basically subbing for Vince, who was actually subbing for somebody else in this band. And from that, I've had probably a gig pretty much every month, I could say, from that point on. Yeah. And January 19th, I'm in the gym. I get an email saying, congratulations, your song is in 2 trailers on a movie. I'm like, oh, great. So I look at the movie trailer and the first thing I hear is my song, one of my songs. And I'm like, oh, cool. And then I'm looking at the people that are on it and I'm like, that's actually really cool. And then I'm seeing all the other people on it. I'm like, this is actually amazing. And I'm like, I'm in the gym like, so the movie is the perfect match, right? Now I'm working on building up a catalog, working on more music. Part of the hardest thing is probably getting a group of people that have the same vision, you know, that can have the same goals and beliefs as you and see where you want to go musically. I haven't been doing too much as far as the artist thing. That would be the next step, is to try to really make a name for myself as an artist and also with the acting. You know, I've been doing auditions. I just did a commercial a couple weeks ago, praise God for that. So basically just getting in where I fit in and then letting God do the rest. That's basically my goal. Number one advice, I would say put God first. That's probably one of the most consistent things I heard from anyone. That doesn't mean just God, and don't do anything else. That just means put him first as your priority. The other thing that I would say is trust in your why and know your why. Because if you don't know why you're doing it, you'll often get lost in everything else that comes around it. So know your why, trust in your why, and put God first, and then let the rest fall into place.